The concept of the limiting reactant is very important in chemistry. However, it is not a concept owned by chemistry. It also appears in our everyday life. It is called the limiting factor in our everyday life. I'm going to use this example to explain the concept of the limiting factor. We will also examine the properties of the limiting factor by using this example. To make a car a coupe, we need 4 tires and 2 doors. The above relationship can be represented by an equation below. 4 tires combined with 2 doors will make 1 car. Apparently, we know that to make a car, we need more than tires and doors together. But remember, we only care about the relationship between the tires and the car, or the relationship between the doors and the car. We don't care about the other parts. In other words, we have unlimited amount of the other parts. We start with 8 tires and 6 doors. Please answer the following questions. A. How many cars can we make? To explain the concept better, I'm going to use these guys to represent the tires. And I'm going to use these guys to represent the doors. Although they don't look like tires or doors, but it will help us to understand the concept. Therefore, I'm going to use them to explain. From the problem, we know that for 4 tires to combine with 2 doors, we will make 1 car. 4 tires and 2 doors. This is car 1. 4 tires, 2 doors. This is car 2. From our analysis, we can see that we can make 2 cars. B. Which one is the limiting factor? As we can see from our analysis, the tires is really limiting how many cars we can make. Even if we have more doors, we cannot make more cars. Therefore, the tires is the limiting factor in this problem. We will call the doors the excess factor for this problem because there are 2 doors left as we make the cars. The doors are in excess. C. Which one do we have left? Tires or doors? How many do we have left? From the analysis, we can clearly see that we will have doors left. In other words, we always have excess factor left. We will have 0 tires left. In other words, we will always have 0 limiting factor left. Let me repeat and emphasize. There's always no limiting factor left after the process. There's always excess factor left after the process. D. Is the following statement of the limiting factor true or false? The one with smaller supply is the limiting factor. This is a very typical mistake or misunderstanding of the concept of the limiting factor. From our analysis, we can clearly see that this is not true because we have more tires than the doors. But the tires is the limiting factor and the doors is the excess factor. Therefore, this statement is false. The ratios between different factors can help us to determine directly which one is the limiting factor. The absolute values of different factors cannot help us to determine directly which one is the limiting factor. In the next video, I'm going to use chemical reactions to explain how to use the ratios between different reactants to determine the limiting reactant directly.